been a little while since I've done a home bargains haul. Good morning, hello there everyone. Welcome back to my channel, and if you are new here then welcome. Come and join my little adventure that I'm doing over here on YouTube. I am very happy to see you here. So in today's video I am going to be doing a home bargains haul, and this has been kind of collecting over the last couple of weeks as I've been going in and out quite a bit recently, purely because I've been wanting to get specific things and I've had to go to a few stores because sometimes my local store doesn't have it, so I just have to go to one a little further afield. But I have got two massive bags of stuff that I have bought. I also popped into the range as well. Oh god, can't put them down. I also popped into the range as well and I picked up a very few items, I think only 2 or 3, as the range near me, it was alright. It just wasn't amazing. Sometimes you can find really good pieces in the range, but I didn't see very many exciting things. Thank you, police cars. Honestly, living in the city is difficult at times. If you want to see what I picked up from Home Bargains and the range, then please keep watching. So I'll start off with Home Bargains first. It's a bit of a mixture and I don't really know which way they're gonna come out because I've kind of had to find all the items around my flat that I've bought over the last couple of weeks and put them into a bag. So there's no particular order in what they're coming out in. And it is actually, there's quite a lot of food in this haul as well because the cupboards were just a little bit bare. So I needed to stock them up. So first thing that I can see, I'm gonna start off with is this. This is not a food item. This is the 1001 Carpet Refresher and this is in the scent Thai Orchard. This is also the pet one. I don't have pets, but they basically do this is in Thai Orchard as pet or non-pet, but they only have the pet one in stock. So this was £1.99 or £1.89, around that ballpark. And basically what you do, once you've hoovered your carpets, you then spray this on over the top, leave it, you don't have to hoover it up or anything afterwards. And it just gives your carpets a nice refresh and it makes them smell amazing. Yes, I absolutely love this on my carpets and it makes them smell absolutely amazing. Next up were these two items, and these are from Home Bargains, obviously. And these are 2 little lunch boxes and these were only 99p. And I've seen so many of these style lunch boxes with the band across them and kind of boxy like this. I've seen them on Amazon and Etsy and places like that, and they can go for like 15-20 pounds. And these were 99p, so I saw them and was just like, well, they've got to go in my basket. So the band comes off like this and then you open them up and it's just like a little Tupperware box on the inside. Obviously it's white, so the one difficult thing, I probably wouldn't put tomato based items in this. Sort of like I wouldn't put bologneses or pastas or anything like that. I wouldn't mind putting cheesy pastas but not tomato based because that would stain this, and sometimes once the tomato stains on there it's very difficult to get them off. So I probably just keep this one for salads or for rice salads or for pastas that aren't sort of tomato based. And I definitely am going to use these for my lunches for work. I think they are so cute, and for 99p each, you can't go wrong. Next up is another Tupperware box. So again, I have got this for work, as I like to, especially when I'm on night shifts, I like to have quite simple food because I'm not really that hungry on night shift. So I'll have like the packet pastas or I'll have some noodles, and it's just nice to make them in a bowl like this because then obviously you've got a lid so it doesn't spit everywhere in the microwave, and you've got a handle so you can just eat it easily. Again, this can be used for soup and stuff like that. And they're really easily microwavable. They're designed for the microwave. I think this was like 99p, I think. Again, it's not one of the Sistema ones, it's just one of their own Home Bargain brand. And yeah, I just love it. I brought it home from work specifically so I could show it in this video. So cheap and so helpful and so handy. Now, this item, I'm a little bit uncertain of. I basically saw this on a YouTuber called Hazel Maria Wood, and I'll link her channel down below, and she goes to Home Bargains and B&M and does loads of hauls like that, so a girl after my own heart. And she picks up this, and this is the Mayflower medium curry sauce mix, and she said in her video that this tastes exactly like the Wagamama katsu curry. I don't know how much of that I actually believe. This again was only 99p, and you get a massive like tub of sauce. So obviously I wouldn't make all of this sauce at once because that would just be ridiculous. I guess the one good thing is you can dish out how much sauce you want and then you've kind of got it saved for a later day. It is that medium curry sauce that I think that like the Chinese use, so again I do like that. So I'm just gonna have to give it a go and see. They did this one and they also did an extra hot. I just went with the normal one first because I do like spice, but not enough that it's gonna blow my mouth off. So yes, I'm hoping this is nice. This is very much inspired by Hazel Maria Wood, so fingers crossed I like it. If not, I'm sure my brother will eat it. He eats all of my food anyways. Honestly, I can go food shopping and then it's all gone. And I haven't eaten any of it. Next up, this is predominantly the food bag, so it's going to be food for a little bit. So next up are these are the pasta and sauces, again by Bachelors, and this is, got them chicken and mushroom and cheese and broccoli. Chicken and mushroom is more for when Will comes down, as I'm not really a massive fan of this flavour. I did buy a couple of others as well. I bought the cheese, leek and ham, and then the tomato and basil one, but this, I bought them a couple of weeks ago and I've been on night shift since then, and these are a godsend on night shift or just before a night shift or when you come back after a long day, because our long day, we start at 7:30 in the morning and then we don't finish till 8 o'clock at night. So by the time I get home, it can be sort of like 8:30 at night, and the last thing I want to do is have to stand and cook a meal. I know I don't want to constantly get takeout and I don't want to constantly just get fast food and cooking easy food, but sometimes when you just, especially if you've had a bit of a crap shift, the last thing you want to do is be trying to cook. So I just have one of these. These aren't bad for you at all. They're kind of really low in fat and saturates and everything like that. They're not the most nutritional, but for a quick and easy meal. These were 50p each, so can't go wrong, and I love them. Staying with kind of the convenience food, I got these, and these are the Maggi instant noodles. These are in the chicken flavour. It did come in a pack of 4, but I have already had 2. If you don't know what instant noodles are, have you been living under a rock? Basically, it's a packet of noodles, there's a packet of seasoning in here, and you cook them in some boiling water and they create a little noodle dish for you. Again, not the most nutritional dish in the world, but I love them, and I just think they're so easy if you want a quick snack, or if you're kind of eating late or going to a shift or whatever. I think these are so good. And then I got some rices. So I got a pilau rice, a savoury chicken rice, an egg fried rice, and there's another one in the cupboard actually that's a golden vegetable. And these were, I think these were something crazy like 39p or something each. And again, it is sticking along the convenience food. I don't always eat this food, I have to point out. I do cook a lot of my food and I cook it a lot from scratch. But sometimes, say if I've done a curry or something, I can often forget to cook my rice. So sometimes if you have one of these, then you can literally just like throw it in the microwave. It's done in 2 minutes and then it's sorted. They're so inexpensive as well. And again, I always like to have items like this in my cupboard because you just never know when you're gonna need them. And then I saw these and was like, oh, I'm gonna try them because I love a toasty. So these are reusable toaster bags. Excuse me. So these are reusable toaster bags, and essentially you basically make a sandwich, pop them in the bag, toast them in the toaster, and then you have a full-blown toasty. Again, everything I feel like is stationed or kind of themed around work. But again, I thought these would be really good for work because you can just take them and then you can reuse them so many times. And I think one of my colleagues has them, and she literally bought these like a year ago and they're still going strong. I'm very excited. I mean, I love a toasted sandwich. A cheese and ham toasty. I'm very excited to try these. Fingers crossed they work and they don't like set on fire, because that again would not be ideal. Okay, this is one bag down. The final items from like the food range are actually baking items, and I picked up these. So these are by someone called Jane Asher, and this is the chocolate brownie mix, and these are actually gluten-free brownies. And so basically it's the brownie mix and you just have to add eggs and oil. Again, I just absolutely love baking. My mum is the best baker. She is honestly so good. I've told her so many times that she needs to open up like a little business or open up her own shop. She's just an amazing baker. My mum actually made one of her friend's wedding cakes probably about 10 years ago now, maybe less, maybe a little bit less. She made 150 cupcakes for her wedding, and they weren't just like any bog standard cupcakes. There were lemon meringue, and they had like Italian meringue on the top with lemon curd in the middle. There was strawberry cheesecake, salted caramel and banana, there was banoffee, there was red velvet, there was just endless streams of cupcakes, and she is so good, and I would never be as good as her. But I do normally like to bake from scratch as well, but like nice quick and easy ones like this, I don't think you can go wrong with. So this was £1.29, and then I got a carrot cake mix also because I love carrot cake. Carrot cake is my absolute favourite, and always it comes with cream cheese frosting, which is the best frosting known to man. Again, you just have to add eggs, oil and butter to this one. And yeah, so I'm very, very excited to try these. I think this was about £1.50 or something like that, and they had loads of different options. I think there was red velvet, chocolate fudge cake, cookies, brownies. There was just loads and loads in the Home Bargains I went to. So that is one bag done. Moving on to the second bag. This bag's a little bit more random items. So first things first is this is some Harpic Active Fresh, and this is in the scent Mountain Pine. I like to go around with this on my toilets probably every day or every other day. It just keeps them nice and clean and fresh. I do often have to do my brother's because sometimes cleaning my brother's toilet, it's not on his list of priority things to do, so sometimes I have to get in there and give it a nice little clean. But yeah, 99p, love this. Mrs. Hinch raves about this. Next up are these. I got a big pack of tissues, and these were 89p or something, and you get 10 packs in here. Now I bought these because me and Will, my boyfriend, are off to Ibiza at the end of the month. We are flying on the 31st of July, I think. So we are very, very excited to do that. But I thought tissues, like, I'm a little bit, because we're only taking hand luggage, I'm having to be very savvy with what I'm taking because I'm a girl and I can't pack light. And I always like to have everything when I'm on holiday. So again, I thought a little pack of tissues is never going to go wrong. Plus, I like to have these everywhere. So I like to have them in my car. I like to have them in, like, where else do I have them? I always like to have them in my car. I always have some in my bedside table. I always like to have some in my purse. Tissues are a must. And then sticking with that kind of tissuey theme, I picked up these, and this is a pack of Fresh and Handy wipes. So it's a pack of 4, and then in each pack, I don't know how many wipes you get. I think you get about 10 wipes in each pack. And these are just all-purpose cleaning wipes. And again, with everything that's going on in the world, I'm not a germaphobe, and I've never been, this is probably going to be really bad for me to say, I've never been that scared of coronavirus. I think we just all need to just make sure that we stay nice and clean and everything's kind of disinfected and sanitized. And I'm not nervous about going to the airport in the slightest. I'm not worried about sitting on a plane, but I think it's just always nice to have these. These were £1 and you got a pack of 4. So yeah, I think these are just really good to have, especially when you go on holiday. Now, next up, I ran out of Febreze, and I never realised how expensive Febreze is. I definitely feel like they've put up their prices. So I saw this in Home Bargains, and this was a whole litre. This is the Tough Buster Fabric Refresher. That is a mouthful. And this is in the scent Rose and Pink Peony, and this smells so good. So it smells exactly like this candle that I've got going on now. So this is the Pink Peony candle from Primark, and you get a whole litre, and this was 99p. Like, I think with Febreze, obviously Febreze, they've got way more scents available, and it is a little bit stronger and you can smell it for longer. However, it's like £1.99 for a bottle, and I mean that's only like double the price of this, but you get almost like half the product. So I thought I'd give this one a go, and I absolutely love this, and I don't feel like I'm going to go back because it just smells so good. I mean, if you're not really into the floral scent, then this probably won't be for you. I mean, I'm like a bit of an addict down the cleaning aisle. I'm surprised I haven't picked up more, to be honest. But right, next up I got this, and this is the Listerine Cool Mint mouthwash. This is 250ml. I think this was about £1. Me and my brother just ran out of mouthwash, so I have already opened this. Toothpaste, again, I ran out of toothpaste, 99p, Oral-B. I'm not really fussed with what toothpaste I get. I just get one, and this was the cheapest, and it's got a little bit of whitening in, so yep. Next up are cotton buds. Now I know that these aren't ideal for the environment, but they have actually been changed now to paper sticks, so these aren't plastic. I just like to have these in. I tend to use these as well a lot with my makeup, so if I'm doing quite heavy cut creases, I'll use these to clear up underneath my eyes, or I'll do a wing. I know you shouldn't clean your ears out with these, but I'm guilty of it. I'm sorry. Yeah, I think again this was like 50p, and you get 200 buds in here, so really, really inexpensive. So I'm going quite quick because I just don't want this to like waffle on, because I've still got quite a few items to go. So next up is deodorant. This is the Right Guard Total Defense 5 in Sport. I've been using this one for years and I just love it. The first reason I mainly bought this was because it was pink. Guilty, I know, but yeah, does the job. Keeps my pits dry, so what more do you want? One of the other things I did pick up from Home Bargains, which I've already been using, is this. Now this is a little USB fan, so it comes with a little plug like this, and essentially it's meant to be for like a desk fan, but the UK at the moment, the weather doesn't really know what it's doing. So some days it can be 30 odd degrees and then the next day it can be like 12. So I saw this was £2.99, so really, really inexpensive again. And I just like to have this on my bedside table because if it is quite warm at night, if I have it just on my face, it does cool my whole body down. So, and I didn't really want to be paying sort of £15 for one of the big fans because I might only use it for one night and then that's it. So yeah, £2.99. They had loads of different sizes. They had this in black and or in white. And then last items from Home Bargains, these. Now these are face masks. Now I intentionally bought these because of obviously me and my boyfriend are going on holiday, and so we'll need to wear them in the airport and on the plane. But the government, our British government, have just announced that from the 24th of July onwards that we will have to be wearing face masks pretty much at all times. So when you're in shops and when you're on public transport and when you're out and about. You don't have to wear them when you're in restaurants because obviously you're going to be eating, and you don't have to wear them when you're in pubs and bars, but it's mainly for shops and when you're food shopping and everything like that. So I picked up these are the fabric ones. These were 3 for £5, so really again inexpensive for Home Bargains, because I think I'm so glad I got them when I did, because I think the prices of them are just going to go up and up and up. I have actually taken one out of the packet, so I will show you what it looks like on me. So this is what it looks like, and again it's a really good size for me. It doesn't hurt around my ears, it's quite thin, which is nice, and it means I can breathe properly, and it's fabric so it's nice and soft. Yes, oh god, I've got makeup on it already. But yeah, 3 for £5, not bad. I've given, oh my hair, I have given one to my brother because he needed one, and then I've got 2 for me because Will has already sorted his out. So that was everything from Home Bargains. I will show you the very, very small pieces that I've picked up from the range. The final 2 items that I picked up were photo frames, and I just got plain black ones because this is an A4 size and then this is just under A3. So this was £2.99 and this was £2.09. And I bought these because I've got 2 prints coming from Desenio. I ordered them. I've got one coming for my room and one coming for the kitchen. Desenio is an amazing retailer that does so many different prints and photos for your walls and for your home, and I just love them. So I've got one about coffee that's going in the kitchen, which is going to be this size, and then I've got one coming, I think it's a quote from Audrey Hepburn if I can remember, that's A4, that's going to go in this size. So yeah, so inexpensive as well for some really nice simple frames. So that is it. That is everything that I picked up from Home Bargains and the range over the last couple of weeks. Sorry that it's a little bit hit and miss. There's such random things that I've picked up, but yes, I hope you guys have enjoyed, and I hope I maybe have inspired you to pop down to your local Home Bargains and find what they've got in there. I will see you all in the next one. Bye.